Every soul has faced the eternal battle between truth and temptation, between the light it seeks and the darkness that calls its name. Before the first kingdom rose, before the pyramids pierced the desert sky, before kings ruled, before empires wrote history, the greatest battle had already begun. Not between nations, not between armies, but between obedience and rebellion. According to the Bible, Satan was cast down after his rebellion against God. The Quran tells of Iblis refusing God's command to honor Adam, choosing pride instead of obedience. The Book of Enoch tells another ancient tradition of heavenly beings who descended to earth, corrupted mankind, and were bound until the day of judgment. These are different sacred traditions, yet together they ask the same haunting question. What becomes of evil? When God says, enough, that question leads us to one mysterious word, the abyss. The Greek word is abyssos, its meaning, the unfathomable deep, the bottomless place, a prison beyond human reach. In the Gospel of Luke, even the demons plead not to be sent there. Why? What terrified them so much? The book of Revelation describes an angel descending from heaven, in his hand a key, not to a palace, not to a treasure, but to the abyss itself. Why would a prison need a key? Unless something inside was never meant to escape. Ancient readers ask the same question. Who or what was imprisoned there? The Book of Enoch gives one answer. It tells of rebellious heavenly beings who abandoned their appointed place, spreading violence and forbidden knowledge before the flood. Whether one accepts that account as sacred, historical, or symbolic, its influence on ancient thought cannot be denied. Across centuries, the image remained. Chains, darkness, judgment, a prison awaiting its appointed time. The Quran approaches the struggle differently. Rather than describing the abyss in the same way, it focuses on the ongoing conflict between humanity and Iblis, the whisperer who tempts, deceives, and calls people away from God. Different paths, one warning. Evil rarely announces itself with thunder. It whispers. It promises. It flatters. It waits. Perhaps the greatest prison is not one hidden beneath the earth, but one built inside the human heart. Pride, hatred, greed, despair. Every generation has faced the same battle. Not merely against darkness around us, but against darkness within us. And yet, the biblical story does not end with fear. It ends with hope. The New Testament presents Jesus Christ as confronting the powers of darkness and overcoming them through his death and resurrection. Whatever one's beliefs, that message has echoed across centuries. Darkness is not the final word. Light remains. The mystery of the abyss continues to inspire debate among theologians, historians, and readers of ancient texts. Is it a literal prison? A symbol of judgment? A picture of ultimate separation from God? The sacred writings do not answer every question. Perhaps they were never meant to. Perhaps some mysteries are left unresolved, not to satisfy our curiosity, but to remind us of something greater, that every human life stands between two paths, one leading toward truth, the other toward destruction. The abyss, then, may be more than a place. It may be a warning, a reminder that every choice carries an eternal weight. And perhaps the greatest mystery is not what lies beneath the earth, but what lies within the human soul. So, what is the abyss? A prison? A warning? Or a mystery deliberately left beyond human understanding? Perhaps we have been asking the wrong question all along. Because Scripture never tells us to fear the darkness beneath our feet. It tells us to fear the darkness that takes root within the human heart. Every empire that believed itself untouchable fell. Every ruler consumed by pride fell. Every soul that chose darkness over truth faced its own judgment. Maybe the abyss was never written to satisfy our curiosity. Maybe it was written to awaken our conscience. The Bible ends with the promise that evil will not reign forever. The Quran reminds us that Satan's whispers have limits and that God alone is the ultimate judge. Hope stands against despair. Truth stands against deception, light stands against darkness, and in the end, darkness does not win. But there is one final mystery. If the ancient warnings were never meant to reveal everything, what else has been waiting? Between the lines of history